Imagine waking up in the morning and taking a deep, smooth breath without coughing, without that heavy feeling in your chest, and without the thick mucus that so many people struggle with as they get older. For many adults over 50 or 60, breathing can slowly become more difficult. Mucus builds up in the lungs. The airways feel tight, and even simple activities like walking across the room or climbing a few stairs can leave you feeling short of breath. But what if a simple, natural spice sitting in your kitchen right now could help clear that mucus, open your airways, and help you breathe easier again? Today we're talking about a powerful habit inspired by the teachings of Dr. Mandell, a natural health educator known for sharing simple remedies that support the body's healing ability. One of the most overlooked tools for lung health is something incredibly simple: chewing certain natural spices that help break down mucus and support healthy breathing. As we age, our respiratory system naturally becomes more sensitive. The lungs lose some elasticity, mucus clearance slows down, and environmental factors like pollution, allergens, or past smoking can make things worse. The result is that sticky mucus can sit inside the airways, blocking airflow and making breathing feel heavier than it should. But nature has given us incredible tools to help the body clear this buildup. Certain spices contain natural compounds that warm the respiratory system, stimulate circulation, and help loosen thick mucus so the body can remove it more easily. One of the most powerful spices for this purpose is clove. This tiny spice is loaded with natural compounds that support respiratory health. When you slowly chew a clove, it releases warming oils that can help relax the airways and thin mucus. Many people notice that their throat feels clearer and their breathing becomes smoother shortly after. Another remarkable spice is ginger. Ginger has been used for centuries to support lung function and reduce inflammation in the airways. Chewing a small slice of fresh ginger stimulates saliva and releases powerful compounds that help loosen congestion. Ginger also supports circulation, allowing oxygen to move more efficiently through the body. Black pepper is another underrated spice that can work wonders for mucus buildup. It contains a compound called piperin, which helps stimulate the respiratory tract and encourages the body to expel excess mucus. When combined with warm water or honey, black pepper can create a soothing effect that opens the chest and supports deeper breathing. But remember, no single spice is a miracle solution on its own. True respiratory health comes from combining simple natural remedies with healthy daily habits that strengthen the lungs and the entire body. One of the most important habits for clear lungs is proper hydration. Thick mucus often forms when the body is slightly dehydrated. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps keep mucus thin and easier for the lungs to clear. Warm liquids such as herbal teas can be especially helpful because the warmth relaxes the airways and encourages circulation in the chest. Nutrition also plays a powerful role in lung health. Foods rich in antioxidants help protect the delicate tissues of the lungs from inflammation and oxidative stress. Fresh fruits, leafy greens, garlic, onions, turmeric, and colorful vegetables all support the body's natural defense systems. These foods provide vitamins and phytonutrients that help the lungs repair and function more efficiently. Light physical movement is another key element that many people overlook. Gentle exercise helps expand the lungs and encourages the body to move mucus out of the respiratory system. Even a simple daily walk can stimulate deeper breathing and improve oxygen flow throughout the body. Breathing exercises can also make a remarkable difference. Slow, deep breathing helps strengthen the diaphragm and improve lung capacity. Try inhaling slowly through your nose, allowing your belly to expand, then exhaling gently through your mouth. Practicing this for just a few minutes a day can help train the lungs to work more efficiently. Posture is another factor that can influence breathing more than people realize. When we sit hunched forward for long periods, the lungs cannot fully expand. Simply sitting or standing tall allows the chest to open and gives the lungs more space to take in oxygen. Sleep is equally important for respiratory health. During deep sleep, the body performs essential repair processes that help the immune system and lungs recover from daily stress. Aim for consistent sleep each night so the body has time to restore balance. Stress management also plays a surprising role in breathing. When we are stressed or anxious, our breathing becomes shallow and tight. Practicing relaxation techniques, spending time in nature, or simply slowing down your pace of life can help calm the nervous system and support smoother breathing. And perhaps the most powerful ingredient in any health journey is your mindset. The body responds remarkably well when we believe in its ability to heal and improve. Instead of focusing on limitations, focus on the small steps you can take each day to strengthen your body. Chewing a natural spice like clove or ginger may seem like a small habit, but small habits repeated daily can create powerful change over time. When combined with nourishing foods, gentle movement, proper hydration, and a positive outlook, these simple actions can help support clearer lungs and easier breathing. Your lungs work for you every second of every day, delivering oxygen to every cell in your body. They deserve care, attention, and support. By embracing simple natural practices and maintaining a healthy lifestyle, you can help your lungs stay strong and resilient for years to come. So tonight or tomorrow morning, try this simple habit. Take a small clove or a slice of fresh ginger, chew it slowly, and allow its natural warmth to spread through your throat and chest. Pair that habit with deep breathing, a healthy meal, a short walk, and a grateful mindset. As people grow older, many changes begin to take place inside the body, and one of the most noticeable areas affected is the respiratory system. The lungs, which work tirelessly every second of every day to deliver oxygen to every cell in the body, gradually begin to lose some of their natural strength and elasticity. In younger years, the lungs expand easily and the tiny air sacs called alveoli efficiently exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide. The body is also very effective at clearing out mucus and tiny particles that enter the respiratory tract. However, with age, these natural processes begin to slow down, making it easier for mucus to accumulate inside the airways. This buildup of mucus can create a feeling of heaviness or tightness in the chest. Many older adults notice that they cough more often, especially in the morning, or feel the need to clear their throat frequently throughout the day. Sometimes breathing feels slightly restricted, and activities that once felt easy, such as walking or climbing stairs, may suddenly feel more tiring. This happens because mucus acts like a barrier inside the airways, reducing the amount of oxygen that can move freely in and out of the lungs. Another factor that contributes to mucus buildup is the gradual weakening of the body's natural clearing system. Inside the respiratory tract are tiny hair-like structures called cilia. These microscopic structures constantly move in a coordinated way to push mucus and trap particles upward so they can be removed through coughing or swallowing. As we age, these cilia may not move as effectively as they once did, allowing mucus to sit longer in the lungs and airways. Over time, this stagnant mucus can make breathing feel heavier and can even create an environment where irritation and inflammation develop more easily. Environmental exposure also plays a role in this process. Over the years, the lungs are exposed to dust, pollution, smoke, allergens, and other airborne irritants. Even if someone has lived a relatively healthy lifestyle, the lungs still accumulate the effects of decades of breathing in various particles from the environment. These particles can trigger the body to produce more mucus as a protective response, which further contributes to congestion inside the respiratory system. Lifestyle habits can also influence how much mucus builds up in the lungs. Lack of movement, shallow breathing, dehydration, and poor diet can all make the problem worse. When the body is not properly hydrated, mucus tends to become thicker and stickier, making it harder for the lungs to clear it out. Sitting for long periods or having poor posture can also limit the lungs' ability to fully expand, reducing airflow and allowing mucus to settle more easily in certain areas of the lungs. For many older adults, these changes happen gradually and may not be noticed right away. At first, it might simply feel like a slight need to clear the throat more often. Over time, it can develop into more persistent congestion, occasional wheezing, or a feeling that the chest never fully clears. While these changes are common with aging, they are not something that should simply be accepted without taking steps to support lung health. The encouraging news is that the lungs still have an incredible ability to improve when given the right support. Even later in life, small daily habits can help the respiratory system function more efficiently. Simple practices such as deep breathing, gentle physical activity, proper hydration, and natural remedies can help loosen mucus and encourage the lungs to clear themselves more effectively. Understanding why mucus builds up with age is the first step towards supporting healthier breathing and allowing the lungs to work more freely again. Nature has always provided powerful remedies that support the body's natural ability to heal and restore balance. And among the most effective of these remedies are simple spices that have been used for centuries in traditional health practices. Many people think of spices only as ingredients that enhance flavor in cooking, but in reality they contain concentrated plant compounds that can have a profound effect on the body. When it comes to respiratory health, certain spices are especially valuable because they help the body loosen and clear mucus from the lungs and airways. Mucus itself is not harmful. In fact, it plays an important role in protecting the respiratory system. The body produces mucus to trap dust, bacteria, allergens, and other particles before they reach the deeper parts of the lungs. Under normal conditions, this mucus remains thin and easy to remove. Tiny hair-like structures in the airways move the mucus upward so it can be cleared naturally through coughing or swallowing. The problem begins when mucus becomes thick, sticky, and difficult to move. When this happens, it can build up in the airways and make breathing feel heavy or restricted. Certain natural spices contain warming compounds that stimulate circulation in the respiratory system. These compounds help break down thick mucus, making it thinner and easier for the body to expel. When mucus becomes looser, the lungs can clear it more effectively, which often leads to a noticeable improvement in breathing. Many people feel their chest opening and their throat clearing shortly after consuming these spices. Spices also contain natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help calm irritation in the airways. When the respiratory tract becomes inflamed due to allergens, pollution, or infection, the body often produces even more mucus as a protective response. This can create a cycle where inflammation leads to more mucus, and more mucus leads to further irritation. The natural compounds found in certain spices help reduce this inflammation, allowing the airways to relax and function more normally. Another benefit of these spices is their ability to gently stimulate the body's natural clearing reflexes. Some spices encourage mild coughing or increase saliva production, both of which can help move mucus out of the respiratory tract. This is one reason why traditional health systems have long recommended chewing certain spices slowly rather than simply swallowing them quickly. Chewing releases essential oils and active compounds that directly interact with the throat and upper respiratory passages. These spices also support circulation throughout the body. Improved blood flow means that oxygen and nutrients are delivered more efficiently to lung tissues. When lung cells receive proper nourishment, they are better able to repair themselves and maintain healthy function. This can contribute to stronger respiratory performance over time. Another important aspect is that many spices contain powerful antioxidants. These antioxidants help protect the delicate tissues of the lungs from damage caused by oxidative stress. Every day the lungs are exposed to pollutants, smoke, chemicals, and other irritants in the air. Antioxidants help neutralize harmful molecules before they can damage lung cells, supporting long-term respiratory health. The beauty of using natural spices is their simplicity and accessibility. They are affordable, easy to incorporate into daily routines, and have been safely used in cultures around the world for generations. When combined with proper hydration, balanced nutrition, and gentle physical movement, these spices can become part of a holistic approach that supports clearer lungs and smoother breathing for people of all ages, especially older adults who may experience more frequent mucus buildup in the respiratory system. Cloves may look small and simple, but they are one of the most powerful natural spices for supporting respiratory health. For centuries, cloves have been used in traditional medicine systems across Asia, the Middle East, and Europe because of their strong healing properties. What makes cloves especially valuable is the natural oil they contain, called eugenol, which has warming, soothing, and anti-inflammatory effects. When a person slowly chews a clove, these natural oils are gradually released and begin to interact with the tissues of the mouth, throat, and upper respiratory tract. As the clove is chewed, its warming sensation spreads through the throat and chest. This warmth is not just a simple taste experience. It stimulates circulation in the surrounding tissues and helps relax the muscles that line the airways. When the airways relax, they can open slightly wider, allowing air to move more freely in and out of the lungs. Many people notice that their breathing feels smoother and deeper after slowly chewing a clove, because this gentle relaxation helps reduce the feeling of tightness in the chest. Another important benefit of cloves is their ability to help thin and loosen mucus. Thick mucus can cling to the walls of the respiratory passages, making it difficult for the lungs to clear it naturally. The active compounds in cloves help break down this thick mucus, turning it into a thinner consistency that is easier for the body to move and remove. Once the mucus becomes looser, the lungs can push it upward through the natural clearing process, often resulting in a clearer throat and a lighter feeling in the chest. Cloves also have natural antimicrobial properties, which means they can help limit the growth of certain bacteria and microorganisms in the throat and respiratory tract. The lungs and airways are constantly exposed to germs from the environment, and when mucus sits in the airways for too long, it can sometimes create a place where these microorganisms thrive. The compounds found in cloves help create a less favorable environment for these germs, supporting the body's natural defense systems. The soothing effect of cloves on the throat is another reason they have been widely used in natural remedies. When the throat feels irritated or scratchy due to coughing or mucus buildup, the gentle numbing and calming effect of clove oil can provide relief. This soothing action can reduce the urge to cough excessively while still allowing the lungs to clear mucus naturally. Cloves may also stimulate saliva production when they are chewed slowly. Increased saliva helps moisten the throat and upper airways, which can further support the thinning of mucus. This natural moisture makes it easier for the respiratory system to move trapped particles upward and out of the body. Another interesting benefit of cloves is their antioxidant content. Antioxidants help protect the body's cells from damage caused by oxidative stress, which can result from pollution, smoke, and other environmental irritants. Because the lungs are constantly exposed to the outside environment through breathing, they benefit greatly from compounds that help defend against this kind of stress. When cloves are used regularly as part of a healthy routine, they can become a simple yet powerful ally for respiratory comfort. Just 1 or 2 cloves chewed slowly can release their beneficial compounds and provide gentle support for clearer breathing. Combined with good hydration, balanced nutrition, light physical activity, and proper breathing habits, this small spice can play a meaningful role in helping the respiratory system function more smoothly and comfortably. Ginger has long been recognized as one of the most powerful natural remedies for supporting respiratory health and overall wellness. For centuries, it has been used in traditional healing systems because of its warming nature and its ability to stimulate circulation and reduce inflammation throughout the body. When it comes to the lungs and airways, ginger offers remarkable support because it helps calm irritated tissues while encouraging the body to loosen and remove excess mucus. Many people underestimate how powerful a small piece of fresh ginger can be when it is used consistently as part of a healthy daily routine. Inside ginger are active compounds known as gingerols and shogols. These natural substances are responsible for ginger's distinctive spicy flavor, but more importantly, they provide strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Inflammation inside the airways can occur for many reasons, including exposure to dust, pollution, smoke, allergens, or infections. When inflammation develops, the lining of the respiratory tract becomes swollen and sensitive. The body often responds by producing more mucus in an attempt to protect the airways, but this extra mucus can make breathing feel heavier and less comfortable. Ginger helps address this problem by calming the inflammatory response inside the respiratory passages. When inflammation begins to decrease, the airways can relax and open more naturally. This allows air to move more freely through the lungs, improving oxygen flow and making each breath feel smoother. Many people who consume ginger regularly notice that their chest feels lighter and their breathing becomes more comfortable, especially during times when congestion or irritation might normally occur. Another important benefit of ginger is its ability to help break down thick mucus. When mucus becomes dense and sticky, it tends to cling to the lining of the airways, making it difficult for the body to clear it out. The warming compounds in ginger help stimulate the respiratory tract and encourage mucus to loosen. Once the mucus becomes thinner, the lungs can move it upward more easily through natural coughing or swallowing, allowing the airways to become clearer. Chewing a small slice of fresh ginger can be especially effective because it releases these powerful compounds directly into the mouth and throat. As the ginger is chewed slowly, its natural juices mix with saliva and coat the throat, delivering its active ingredients to the upper respiratory passages. The warming sensation also stimulates circulation, which helps deliver oxygen and nutrients more efficiently to the tissues of the lungs and airways. Ginger also supports the immune system, which plays an important role in maintaining healthy lungs. The respiratory system is constantly exposed to bacteria, viruses, and environmental irritants that enter the body through the air we breathe. Ginger's natural antimicrobial and antioxidant properties help strengthen the body's defense mechanisms, making it easier for the immune system to respond effectively when challenges arise. Another reason ginger is so beneficial is that it supports digestion and circulation at the same time. A healthy digestive system helps the body absorb essential nutrients that are needed to maintain strong lung tissue and proper immune function. Improved circulation ensures that these nutrients reach the lungs efficiently, supporting their ability to repair and maintain themselves. Incorporating ginger into daily life can be simple and enjoyable. A small slice of fresh ginger chewed slowly, a warm cup of ginger tea, or ginger added to meals can all provide gentle yet powerful support for the respiratory system. When combined with healthy habits such as proper hydration, regular physical activity, deep breathing, and a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables, ginger becomes part of a natural approach that helps the lungs stay clear, relaxed, and functioning more efficiently. Black pepper is one of the most common spices found in kitchens around the world, yet many people are unaware of the powerful health benefits it offers, particularly when it comes to supporting the respiratory system. For generations, traditional health practices have recognized black pepper not only as a flavor enhancer, but also as a natural remedy that can help stimulate the body's internal systems and support the clearing of excess mucus from the lungs and airways. This simple spice contains a natural compound called piperine, which is responsible for its sharp, warming taste and many of its beneficial properties. When black pepper is consumed, the piperine it contains begins to stimulate the respiratory tract in a gentle but effective way. This stimulation encourages the body to activate its natural clearing mechanisms. Thick mucus that has settled in the airways can make breathing feel restricted and uncomfortable. Piperine helps loosen that mucus by encouraging circulation and warming the tissues of the respiratory passages. As the mucus becomes thinner and less sticky, the body is better able to move it upward and out of the lungs through coughing or natural throat clearing. The warming effect of black pepper also plays an important role in supporting healthy breathing. When the airways are exposed to warmth, the surrounding muscles tend to relax, allowing the passages to open slightly wider. This can make a noticeable difference for individuals who often feel tightness or congestion in the chest. The improved airflow allows oxygen to travel more freely through the respiratory system, helping the lungs perform their essential role of delivering oxygen to every cell in the body. Another important benefit of black pepper is its ability to stimulate circulation. Good circulation is essential for maintaining healthy lung tissue because it allows oxygen and nutrients to reach the cells that line the respiratory tract. These cells are constantly exposed to environmental irritants such as dust, pollution, and allergens. By supporting better blood flow, black pepper helps ensure that the lungs receive the nourishment they need to repair and maintain themselves. Black pepper also contains antioxidant compounds that help protect the body from oxidative stress. Every breath we take exposes the lungs to particles and pollutants that can generate harmful molecules known as free radicals. Over time, these molecules can damage lung tissue and contribute to inflammation in the respiratory system. The antioxidants found in black pepper help neutralize these molecules, supporting the body's natural defense systems and promoting healthier lung function. In addition to its direct effects on the respiratory system, black pepper also helps improve the absorption of nutrients in the digestive tract. Piperine enhances the body's ability to absorb certain vitamins, minerals, and beneficial plant compounds from food. This means that when black pepper is included as part of a balanced diet, it may help the body make better use of the nutrients that support overall health, including those important for maintaining strong lungs and a healthy immune system. Many natural health practitioners recommend combining black pepper with warm water, honey, or herbal teas. The warmth of the liquid works together with the stimulating effect of piperine to encourage the loosening of mucus and the relaxation of the airways. Even a small pinch of black pepper can create a warming sensation that spreads through the throat and chest, helping the respiratory passages feel more open and comfortable. Used consistently as part of a healthy lifestyle, black pepper can contribute to clearer breathing and better respiratory comfort. Alongside proper hydration, nutritious foods, gentle exercise, and deep breathing practices, this simple spice can support the body's natural ability to clear mucus and maintain healthy airways, helping the lungs function more efficiently and making each breath feel easier and more refreshing. Hydration plays a crucial role in maintaining healthy lungs and keeping the respiratory system functioning smoothly. Yet it is often overlooked when people think about clearing mucus or improving breathing. Water is involved in nearly every process in the body, including the production and regulation of mucus. Mucus itself is made primarily of water, along with proteins and protective compounds that help trap dust, bacteria, and other harmful particles before they reach the deeper parts of the lungs. When the body is properly hydrated, this mucus remains thin, slippery, and easy for the respiratory system to move and remove. When the body does not receive enough fluids, the situation changes quickly. Mucus begins to lose its ideal consistency and becomes thicker and stickier. Instead of flowing easily through the airways, it can cling to the lining of the respiratory passages and settle inside the lungs. This thicker mucus is much harder for the body to clear. The tiny hair-like structures in the airways, known as cilia, depend on a moist environment to move efficiently. When mucus becomes too dense due to dehydration, these structures cannot push it upward as effectively, allowing it to remain in the lungs longer than it should. This buildup can create a heavy feeling in the chest and may lead to more frequent coughing or throat clearing. Many people notice that their breathing feels more restricted when mucus becomes thick. It can partially block airflow, making it harder for oxygen to travel freely through the respiratory passages. This is one reason why people who are slightly dehydrated often feel more congested or experience more discomfort in their chest and throat. Drinking adequate amounts of water throughout the day helps prevent this problem by maintaining the proper moisture balance inside the body. When the body is well hydrated, mucus stays thin and fluid. This allows the lungs' natural cleaning system to function properly. The cilia can move mucus upward toward the throat, where it can be swallowed or expelled through gentle coughing. This natural clearing process is one of the body's most important defenses against respiratory irritation and infection. Warm liquids can be particularly beneficial for the respiratory system. Warm water, herbal teas, and broths help relax the muscles of the throat and chest while also adding moisture to the airways. The warmth encourages circulation in the respiratory tissues and can help loosen mucus that has begun to settle in the lungs. Many people notice that drinking warm liquids creates a soothing sensation that makes breathing feel easier and the throat feel clearer. Herbal teas made with ingredients like ginger, mint, turmeric, or lemon can provide additional support because they combine hydration with natural compounds that calm inflammation and support immune health. Even simple warm water with a little honey or lemon can help soothe the throat and encourage the thinning of mucus. Consistent hydration throughout the day is far more effective than drinking large amounts of water all at once. Sipping fluids regularly helps maintain stable moisture levels in the body and keeps the respiratory system functioning smoothly. Older adults especially benefit from paying close attention to hydration because the body's natural thirst signals may become less noticeable with age. In addition to drinking fluids, consuming water-rich foods such as fruits and vegetables also contributes to overall hydration. Foods like cucumbers, oranges, berries, and leafy greens provide both water and important nutrients that support lung health and immune function. When the body is consistently hydrated, the respiratory system is better equipped to perform its natural cleansing processes. Thin, fluid mucus moves easily through the airways, allowing the lungs to stay clear and open. This simple habit of maintaining proper hydration can make a significant difference in breathing comfort and overall respiratory health, supporting the body's ability to keep the lungs functioning efficiently and helping each breath feel smoother and more refreshing. Light physical activity and deep breathing play an essential role in maintaining healthy lungs and improving the body's ability to clear mucus from the respiratory system. As people age, many tend to become less physically active, often spending more time sitting or resting. While rest is important, long periods of inactivity can reduce lung efficiency and allow mucus to settle more easily in the airways. Movement naturally stimulates the lungs, encouraging them to expand and contract more fully, which helps move air through the respiratory passages and supports the body's natural cleansing processes. When the body engages in gentle exercise such as walking, stretching, or light movement, the breathing rate naturally increases. This deeper and more frequent breathing allows fresh oxygen to reach areas of the lungs that may not be fully used during shallow breathing. At the same time, the movement of air helps loosen mucus that may have settled in the lower parts of the lungs. Once the mucus becomes loosened, the body can gradually move it upward through natural coughing or swallowing, helping the airways remain clearer. Walking is one of the simplest and most effective forms of exercise for supporting lung health. A short daily walk encourages deeper breathing, improves circulation, and gently stimulates the entire respiratory system. As blood flow increases, oxygen is delivered more efficiently to the body's tissues, including the cells that line the lungs and airways. This improved circulation helps these tissues maintain their strength and ability to repair themselves. Even a slow walk around the home or outside in fresh air can make a meaningful difference in how the lungs function. Stretching exercises can also support better breathing by opening the chest and improving posture. Many people develop the habit of sitting with rounded shoulders or leaning forward, especially when using phones or computers for long periods. This posture compresses the chest and limits the lungs' ability to expand fully. Gentle stretches that open the shoulders and lengthen the spine create more space in the chest cavity, allowing the lungs to take in deeper breaths. When the lungs expand more completely, more oxygen can enter the bloodstream and carbon dioxide can be removed more efficiently. Deep breathing exercises are another powerful tool for strengthening the respiratory system. Slow, controlled breathing encourages the diaphragm, the large muscle beneath the lungs, to work more effectively. Many people breathe primarily from the upper chest, which results in shallow breathing and reduced lung capacity. Practicing deep breathing helps train the body to use the diaphragm properly, allowing the lungs to fill more completely with air. A simple deep breathing technique involves inhaling slowly through the nose while allowing the abdomen to expand. This movement indicates that the diaphragm is pulling downward and creating space for the lungs to expand. After inhaling fully, the breath can be released slowly through the mouth. This gentle process encourages relaxation in the airways and improves the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Repeating this practice for several minutes each day can gradually strengthen the respiratory muscles and improve overall breathing efficiency. Regular physical movement also helps stimulate the body's lymphatic system, which plays an important role in immune health and the removal of waste products. A well-functioning immune system supports the lungs by helping the body respond to irritants, infections, and inflammation more effectively. When combined with proper hydration and a balanced diet, light exercise creates an environment in which the respiratory system can function more smoothly. Even small amounts of daily movement can produce meaningful benefits for lung health. Gentle walking, stretching, and deep breathing exercises encourage the lungs to remain active and resilient. Over time, these simple habits help maintain clearer airways, support efficient oxygen flow, and allow breathing to feel easier and more comfortable throughout the day. A healthy lifestyle and a positive mindset play a powerful role in supporting lung health and overall well-being, especially as people grow older. While natural remedies and helpful spices can support the respiratory system, the body functions best when daily habits create an environment that allows every system to work together in balance. The lungs are deeply connected to many aspects of health, including nutrition, sleep, stress levels, posture, and emotional state. When these areas are cared for properly, the respiratory system often responds by becoming stronger, clearer, and more efficient. Nutrition is one of the most important foundations for maintaining healthy lungs. The foods people eat provide the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help protect and repair lung tissue. Fresh fruits and vegetables are especially beneficial because they contain powerful compounds that help reduce inflammation and protect cells from damage caused by pollutants and other environmental irritants. Leafy greens, berries, citrus fruits, garlic, onions, and colorful vegetables all contribute nutrients that support the immune system and help the lungs remain resilient. When the body receives consistent nourishment from whole natural foods, it becomes better equipped to manage mucus production and maintain healthy respiratory function. Quality sleep is another essential factor that influences lung health. During sleep, the body performs many repair processes that help restore balance throughout the system. The immune system becomes more active during deep sleep, helping the body respond to irritants, infections, and inflammation that may affect the lungs. Consistent and restful sleep allows the respiratory muscles to recover from the work of breathing throughout the day. When sleep is poor or inconsistent, the body may struggle to maintain these repair processes, which can gradually weaken overall health. Posture also has a direct impact on breathing. When the body is hunched forward for long periods, the chest becomes compressed and the lungs cannot expand fully. Many people develop this posture from sitting at desks, looking down at phones, or relaxing in positions that curve the spine. Sitting and standing with the shoulders relaxed and the spine upright allows the chest to open and the lungs to fill more completely with air. This simple adjustment can make breathing feel deeper and more comfortable throughout the day. Managing stress is equally important because emotional tension can affect breathing patterns. When people feel anxious or overwhelmed, breathing often becomes shallow and rapid. This pattern reduces the amount of oxygen reaching the body and can create a sense of tightness in the chest. Practicing relaxation techniques such as slow breathing, meditation, or spending quiet time in nature can calm the nervous system and allow the body to return to a more natural breathing rhythm. As the mind relaxes, the lungs often follow by breathing more slowly and deeply. A positive mindset can also influence how the body responds to everyday challenges. Believing that the body has the ability to improve and adapt encourages healthier choices and consistent habits. Small actions taken daily, such as eating nourishing foods, staying active, drinking enough water, and maintaining good posture, gradually build stronger health over time. Instead of focusing on limitations that may come with aging, focusing on the steps that support vitality can create a powerful shift in both physical and mental well-being. The lungs work continuously throughout life, delivering oxygen that fuels every organ and tissue in the body. When lifestyle habits support the body's natural processes and the mind remains optimistic and motivated, the respiratory system can continue functioning efficiently for many years. This combination of healthy living and a positive outlook creates a strong foundation that allows the body to breathe more freely and maintain greater comfort and energy in daily life. Because sometimes the most powerful health solutions are not complicated treatments or expensive medications. Sometimes they are simple, natural habits that remind the body how to do what it was designed to do: breathe deeply, move freely, and live fully.